Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be another Empties. My Empties bin is full again. These videos of mine are typically between 20 and 30 minutes long. I try to be as fast as possible, but this bucket holds a lot, so there's typically a lot of empties. So let's go ahead and get started to make this video as short, sweet, and precise as possible. First thing up is this Amika Bust Your Brass purple shampoo, my favorite purple shampoo. I can find mine at my local hairdressers, but this also is sold on Sephora. I'm not sure if it's sold at Ulta, I haven't checked, but you can for sure find it online at Sephora. I have another shampoo. I picked this up during a previous jumbo hair sale from Ulta. This is the Redken High Rise Volume Lifting Shampoo. I've talked about this multiple times that I'm always trying to find a good high-end shampoo that I like because I know they typically have better ingredients. There are still some on my list that I need to try, but honestly, Pantene, Tresemme, and Aussie from the drugstore typically work pretty darn good well for me. Let's just go ahead and start going through this hair stuff. I have two It's a 10 products. This is really grimy because it stayed in my shower, but it's the It's a 10 leave-in conditioning mask. This is fantastic if you're looking for a good hair mask to either treat your hair before showering or use as a deep conditioner in the shower. That's personally how I used it. I used it as a deep conditioner in the shower, and it's just amazing. Just like the It's a 10 leave-in spray, I love the It's a 10 products. I cannot be without the It's a 10 leave-in conditioner spray. It helps detangle, it helps my hair to be healthy and shiny and conditioned and smooth and silky. I swear by this. I've been using it for years. I cannot be without it, which is why I've already repurchased it. Plan on repurchasing this, just haven't done so quite yet. I should have also mentioned I repurchased the Amika Bust Your Brass as well. I have a bottle in my shower as we speak. I have a couple sheet masks, a Pharmacy one and a Tony Moly. Love both these brands. The Pharmacy, I've talked about before, is my absolute favorite sheet mask because it's like a silicone gel sheet mask, and then the Tony Moly is like, sorry, I have a hair in my mouth. And then the Tony Moly is like your traditional cloth sheet mask. But love both of these. Love a good sheet mask for extra hydration and moisture. This is the deodorant that I use. It's the Dove Advanced Care Clear Tone. Sometimes I get the coconut fragrance, it just depends, but I like this deodorant. It keeps me from being stinky, and it just keeps my underarms nice and smooth. Actually most deodorants, like, I feel like they wear off and my armpits feel sticky throughout the day, or they feel like they're chafing, but I don't have that problem with the Dove. Let's get all the dry shampoos out of the way, shall we? Because I always have like 18 of these. I did well. I only have 3. I only buy the original, the Clean and Classic. It's just the one that I prefer, but oh, is this one? Yeah, this one's I was like, no way I have a random one, but yeah, all the same. The only dry shampoo that I use, it does the trick for me, and I'm the kind of crazy that only washes my hair like every 3 to 4 days, so that's why I always have a lot of these, because mama can't be without it. This I have not repurchased, but I absolutely need to. It's the Soap & Glory Scrub 'em and Leave 'em Exfoliating Body Scrub. Love the smell of the Soap & Glory products, and this body scrub is fantastic. Perfect for before shaving, getting dead skin off, if you've got a little texture in your skin before you do a self tan. It's really nice, gets the job done, but it is still gentle. So I really love this, and it's very, very moisturizing as well. A lot of the stuff in here is bath products and like hair products and skincare, because that's typically what I go through the quickest and the most. So here's 2 body washes. I've got the Olay Age Defying body wash, and then the Caress Daily Silk. I typically only use the Olay, but I was wanting to just kind of switch it up because it had been forever and a day since I had tried something new. So I got like a double pack of this Caress Daily Silk. I love the way that this smells, but it's not as moisturizing on my skin as the Olay. So I did repurchase the Olay. I still have another bottle of this, but it's got like only a couple uses left in it. But the Olay is definitely my favorite. My skin on my body is not overly dry, but it is more on the dry side. So I prefer a thicker, more hydrating, oily kind of body wash, and the Olay does it for me. This one just was not hydrating enough, but I loved the smell. I have 2 more of the Dove deodorants. I love this deodorant, but it does, I go through it very, very quickly. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because it's like such a soft deodorant that it just like, when you apply it, it applies a lot, but I do go through that deodorant very fast. Here's a few skincare goodies. I have some more in here, but these are just the ones that I pulled up because it's the cleansers that I use. I already have both of these in my bathroom. Again, the Purity Made Simple, and then the Tula, what is this called? The Purifying Face Cleanser. I love both of these, use both of them daily. I have been using the Purity for years. I started using it when I was pregnant with Kaysen. Super gentle, has never irritated my skin, and it takes off every single ounce, bit, everything of my makeup, and that's what I primarily use it for. And then when I double cleanse or wash my face in the morning, I like to use the Tula. Both are very gentle. The Tula is not as good at taking off makeup as the Purity, so that's why I take my makeup off with the Purity and then I double cleanse with the Tula. Let's talk about a couple exfoliators. So I have a deluxe size of the Lancer Method Polish. My friend Leanne here on YouTube gifted this to me for Christmas. Thanks again, Leanne. I absolutely love this exfoliator. It's a great heavy duty exfoliator if you have sensitive skin or are sensitive to facial exfoliants or like physical exfoliants for the face. This might be too harsh, but if you have normal skin and you can handle a good exfoliator, this is honestly the best of the best. It's expensive, but it's the best. The next best thing for a more affordable price is the Volition Turmeric Brightening Polish. I've purchased a lot of these. I have another one of these in my bathroom right now. It's the one that I use the most because I feel like it is very exfoliating like the Lancer, but it's more affordable. And it does a really good job. You can leave it on your face for a little bit and it just helps to brighten the skin. But I really, really like this. It's one of the clean brands at Sephora as well. There's some other things from this Volition line that I want to try. This is the only thing from the brand that I've tried. But there's their Strawberry C. It's like, instead of vitamin C, it's strawberry serum from Volition, and I really, really want to try it, but I haven't picked it up yet. But yes, I love this exfoliator. Biggest bang for your buck in my opinion. I have another hair product. This is the Caviar by Alterna Moisture Conditioner. I didn't really care for the shampoo from this line, but the conditioner was okay. There's just, I feel like the Alterna Caviar, either it really works well for you or it doesn't. And for the price, I personally did not like it on my hair. There's other products, like say from the drugstore, that I preferred to this, which I know probably sounds crazy. I know that the Alterna Caviar line is loved by so many, but just like with everything, everybody's hair type's different. You know, some products work for some and they don't for others. And unfortunately, the Alterna Caviar shampoos and stuff don't work well for me, but I love their leave-in products. And I use their leave-in products on Lainey as well. Sephora always does like the deluxe size samples of the Alterna Caviar, like their leave-in conditioners and things like that, and I always save them and I use them on Lainey's hair, and they work beautifully on her hair, and I really like them for mine. I am just not a big fan of the shampoos and the conditioners. I have another moisturizer. This is the Drunk Elephant Pro Teeny Polypeptide Cream. I have a deluxe size that I am using at the moment as well. I do like this moisturizer. I kind of like to switch up my moisturizers, so I have like a handful of moisturizers that I really enjoy, and sometimes I will repurchase back to back, and other times I will kind of hop around. I like to just keep my skin guessing. I feel like that just really helps to keep my skin looking really youthful and glowing and healthy. But this is a really nice moisturizer. I also like the Lala Retro Whipped Moisturizer from Drunk Elephant as well. Drunk Elephant just has amazing products. Everything that I've tried from them, I've really loved. Here's another hair product. It's the Way Texturizing Hairspray. I already have a full size again of this. and I love it. Ouai is one of my favorite hair care lines. I have not tried any of their shampoos and conditioners, but all of their styling and leave-in products I absolutely love. The majority of my hair care products are the Ouai products. So I have the texture spray, the what is it? It's like the Miracle Mist, or no, the Memory Mist. The Memory Mist, I used that in my hair before I curled it today after I blow dried it. I also love the oil, the leave-in conditioner. I just really love the Ouai products. They're styling products anyway. I have 3 Real Techniques sponges. If you're looking for a good drugstore sponge, I really love the Real Techniques sponges, but I have converted to new sponges, and they are, I've mentioned them in a couple of videos now, but they're a pack of 5 that you can buy on Amazon for $8.99. I can't remember the name, but I'll just put the name here on the screen. Best beauty blender dupe, and they are so cheap. So I highly recommend those. I'm a convert. I love those sponges, but if you're looking for one that you can pick up today, the Real Techniques one is really good as well. Here's another moisturizer, the Clinique Moisture Surge Intense. I like the Clinique Moisture Surge line. I go back and forth between the Intense and then the regular Moisture Surge. I was running out of my Tula moisturizer before we went out of town, and I didn't have time to place an order or go to Sephora, so I just went to Ulta, and they were out of the Intense, so I went ahead and just grabbed the regular Moisture Surge. That one works fine for me during the day and at night, and I like to mix my Tarte Maracuja oil in with it for extra hydration. And yeah, I really like the Moisture Surge line. If you have normal dry skin and you're looking for a good hydrating moisturizer, I feel like you can't go wrong with the Moisture Surge line from Clinique. These are the razors that I use. It's the Hydro Silk by Schick. Yeah, the Schick Hydro Silk Hydra Boost razors. I have super duper sensitive skin, specifically in my underarms and my bikini area, and I have a whole regimen that I use to try to reduce the amount of razor burn that I get. But I just bought a package with a medical spa for laser hair removal for my armpits and my bikini area. I have not gone to get a treatment done, but if you guys want me to vlog my experience, I don't think they'll let me vlog like actually at the medical center, but if you want like a first impression, like my first time getting laser hair removal, I can definitely share that experience with you. Here's another sheet mask, but it was an eye mask. The Sephora eye masks I love. They're like little gel silicone sheet masks for your eyes, and I think they definitely help with plumping that area, bringing a lot of moisture to your under eye area, and just helping them to look nice and youthful and healthy. Really do recommend those from Sephora. Here is another shaving bikini type product that I use for razor burn. It's the Bikini Zone for Sensitive Areas Anti-Bumps Shave Gel. If I don't use this when I shave, I will get an insane amount of razor burn. So I really love this. They also have a medicated balm that I use. It's like, or a medicated ointment that I use as well, which really helps to keep the razor burn at bay. So if you get razor burn really easily in your bikini area, I highly recommend this. This is just a must-have for me. I have a bottle in my shower as we speak because I cannot shave without it. If I do, it's scary down there. Here's a face mask, and this I've repurchased multiple times. I haven't repurchased it yet, but I need to. It's the L'Oreal Pure Clay. This is like their charcoal mask. It's great if you have large pores and blackheads and oily skin. I don't particularly have an issue with oiliness, but pores and blackheads are a big issue for me when it comes to skin, and this really helps to clean out my pores and make them smaller. So if you're looking for a really good mask for those skin concerns, and you want one that's pretty affordable and easily accessible, I highly recommend the L'Oreal one. Here's another skincare, the Clinique All About Eyes Rich Eye Moisturizer. I love this. This is so good. It lasts forever. I feel like for how long it lasts and the price, you can't go wrong. I always get the large bottle or the large jar. I also absolutely love the Shiseido, which I actually have here. The Shiseido is my absolute favorite. It's definitely more of like a luxury eye cream. I wanted to repurchase both of these, but the last 2 weeks my Ulta has been out of this one, and I wanted to repurchase this one as well, but haven't had a chance to go to Sephora, and I don't know why I don't just place an order. I need to place an order. But in the meantime, since I was going out of town and I really needed a moisturizer for my eyes, I don't know what it is, side note, but I typically run out of my skincare all at the same time. So in the meantime, I purchased the Tarte Maracuja eye cream, which I used for years. I haven't used it in a long time, but I was in a pinch and I couldn't get the 2 eye creams that are my absolute favorite. So I went and purchased the Tarte one just because I knew that it is good and it gets the job done until I can get another jar of those 2. But those are my 2 absolute favorite eye creams. I have a few little makeup items. I've got 2 powders. The Benefit Hello Flawless powder. I love these. Anytime I get just like this weird little ring around it, I just throw it out because I can't get an even amount on my brush, and I'm not gonna mess up my brushes to get that teeny tiny little product. But the Hello Flawless powder is awesome. I am so in love though now with my Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder. That's just like my holy grail one. But if you're looking for something that's a little bit easier to find, because I know Charlotte Tilbury isn't sold everywhere, you can find it now at Sephora and at Nordstrom. But if you are like a strict Ulta shopper, you can pick up the Benefit powder there. But that is a really good one. It's great to wear on its own and to set your foundation with. And then the other one that I have is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in the shade Light Plus. You can't really see, but it's got the honeycomb powder. It's like a baked powder. I'm not a huge fan of the mineralized skin finishes, but on the days that I was just like super natural running to the store, I would use this just to use it up so I didn't waste it. But I know that there's like a big cult following for the mineralized skin finish naturals. I'm just not the biggest fan. Here's a mascara. It's the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I got along really well with this mascara, but as it was drying out, it did start to flake on me quite a bit. But in the beginning stages of using the mascara before it started to dry out, I really loved it. It worked well with my lashes. It gave me lots of volume and length. It was really nice, but there are other mascaras that I prefer to this one. So I haven't repurchased it yet, but that's not to say I wouldn't repurchase it in the future. I have an It Cosmetics CC Cream. This one's the shade Light. Love the It Cosmetics CC Cream. I've used it for years. I feel like it's a great summer foundation. It's got great coverage, good for your skin ingredients, SPF 50. I just feel like you can't go wrong. The only, I guess, downfall or negative about the It Cosmetics CC Cream line is that the shade range isn't really the best, but I really like the product, and I almost always can find a shade. Light typically works well for me. Medium when I'm starting to get tan and have been in the sun a lot. And the Bye Bye foundation from them is very similar to this, which I purchased before we went to Punta Cana. And it's very, very similar to this, but their shades are a little bit different. I feel like they had a few more shades than the CC Cream line. But anyways, the CC Cream from It Cosmetics is awesome. I've used it for years and I really love it. I have an Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. Already have a new one of these. I wear the shade Soft Brown. I really like the pomade. I feel like I go through phases with brow products. Sometimes I'm into powder, sometimes I'm into pencil, sometimes I'm into pomade. I was into powder for the longest time. I actually have powder on my brows today because I'm trying to finish up that because I've hit major pan on my Anastasia brow powder. But I really do enjoy the pomade. I feel like it's great for the summer as well. It's very long wearing, it's waterproof, so you can swim with your brows on. You don't have to worry about it sliding off anywhere or disappearing. And then last but not least, I have a little deluxe sample of the Drunk Elephant Bee Hydra Intensive Hydration Serum. I have 2 larger deluxe samples of this that I have currently, and I really love this. I love mixing this in with my retinol from Drunk Elephant because it gives me an extra boost of hydration, because retinol, it can be very drying, especially the Drunk Elephant one. It's very, very strong. But the Bee Hydra is awesome. It's an awesome little shot of hydration that you can add to anything. Any serum, any moisturizer, anything. And it's awesome. It acts kind of like my Tarte Maracuja oil, like what I use that for, but I think it's just maybe a little heavier because it's definitely not an oil. It's more of a serum consistency, so it's thicker and heavier. But I really, really like it. It works great with my retinol, and I've even added it into my moisturizers for extra hydration when I need it. So that's it for my empties. I hope I was able to finish this video in under 20 minutes, but if I didn't, you know, it's just how the cookies crumble. And so I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me, and I will talk to you guys again very soon.